Well, I was thinking about my New Year's resolutions today. I don't know if you still remember what those are, but how are you doing with yours? Now that January is behind us, I think we can talk about it. What is it that you were supposed to be moving on from at the beginning of this year? Because David Mustaine once said that moving on is simple. It's the hard part that you leave behind. But thankfully for us here at Sugar and Spice, we don't leave behind anything that is fabulous. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Joey Muthengi, and I'm glad that you could be here with us today. Got a very musical show coming up for you, but before we get to the music, let's talk to Chef Maina over here and see what is cooking in our fabulous kitchen.
Hi, Jay.
Hi, Maina.
How are you?
I'm good, as always.
As always.
Yes.
I'm loving the background.
Huh?
I'm
Isn't
loving
it
the
like,
background music,
we feel like I was about to do some poetry?
I know. I thought you'd continue actually.
No, we will continue. It's going to be a good show with, you know, music in the background.
And good
What
food.
are we making today?
Today we have garlic chips.
Okay.
Okay, so as you can see, I'm chopping up
Garlic
the
chips,
yeah.
okay.
So we have the potatoes here, which I'll cut into chips.
All right.
And then we have a strawberry dip for the salad.
Ah.
And then we have a nut sauce for the chicken lollipops.
Okay.
Yeah, these are pony chicken lollipops because once we take them out and make the lollipops, we shall dip them in the flour, the egg, and then breadcrumbs mixed with desiccated
So
coconut.
these are pwani chicken lollipops.
Yeah.
Toka pwani yani.
Kutoka pwani.
Okay.
So you can imagine how the lollipops, they go in from
There's a lot
there
of flavors
to
happening here today.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
And
flavors.
there's the cream for the nuts.
That's when my brain gets a little bit confused. I don't know what's going with what.
Yeah, it does.
But I'm still here with the garlic chips.
With the
I
garlic
think that's
chips.
what you're starting with?
Yeah,
or?
that's what we're starting with. So the
Okay.
garlic chips now, once we chip them, when we'll fry them, we'll actually finish them.
Okay.
And then we'll toss them now in, you can see we have the butter here.
Okay.
Okay. So once the butter is melted, we put in the paprika.
Okay.
Just to give it some color.
All right.
But before that, of course, we'll have put in the garlic to become brown.
Okay.
Then it comprises all of
This
it.
is not your everyday chips, people. These are not your 20 bob chips. These are garlic chips.
Garlic chips.
They're going to be
Yeah,
delicious.
so you have to chop the garlic very fine.
Yeah.
Someone is not supposed to feel that crunch completely,
Right.
but the flavor.
Okay, the flavor
Yeah.
of it is supposed
Yes.
to come out. The chicken, the lollipops,
The
you'll be doing the
lollipops.
removal of
You
the
will
bones.
be doing that today.
Of the bones?
Yes.
Not strong enough. I haven't been to the gym yet.
I'll show you how to.
You'll show me.
Yeah, simpler way.
You know, the good thing is that I trust you and everything that you do here, so even when I don't understand it at this stage, I know it's going to be
You'll understand it
delicious.
later, yeah.
I will understand it later, and it will all make sense
At the end,
end of this
as always.
episode, so stay tuned. But we've got some lovely guests over on the other side. I've got to go have a chat with them. So I'll see you later?
Yes, we should.
All right. Now, you'll agree with me that instruments are a major and crucial ingredient in making music. And music gives a soul to the universe and life to everything. Music has the power to arouse a person to greater passions and calms them down by bringing peace. Music does bring people together, and it allows us to experience the same emotions. People everywhere are the same in heart and spirit, no matter what the language it is that we speak, what color we are, the form of our politics, or the expression of our love and our faith. Music proves that we are all the same. My guests today are music lovers. They have the ability to play music using their lovely instruments that they carry around everywhere they go. The instruments are globally rated as the best producers of soothing, calm music. A nice guitar, a lovely violin. Please help me welcome Gerriey Wainaina, who plays that guitar that you've just seen there, and Scott, the violinist. How are you?
We're fine, thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Asante sana.
You guys started us out on another note, and you were all calm and feeling nice.
Yes.
We're relaxed.
It's kind of the preparation for the food.
For the
Preparation.
food.
Exactly.
This food of ours.
yes. We were just salivating over here.
Yeah. So how have you guys been?
We're good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
New Year's resolutions, did you make those? Are they still in effect now that January's over?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure?
The moment 31st, New Year's, or rather midnight,
Yeah.
hit like this, the resolution started kicking in.
You stayed with them. I think you're the first person I've heard to say that. Did you make any resolutions?
My resolution is to make the others work for their past years.
You're still working on the previous one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's start with the basics for both of you. Tell us where it is that you grew up.
I've grown up in Eldoret.
Okay.
That's where I've been brought up. Nairobi tulikam kutafuta bana.
Ain't no shame in that game.
yes. So, but right now I'm here based in Nairobi doing music. Music is what I eat, drink, drive.
How many
everything
instruments do you
music.
play?
I play a few of them.
A few of them.
Yes.
You want to name them?
I play drums, guitar, sax, piano,
Okay.
harmonica,
Okay.
and clapping.
What did you bring today?
So
And
clapping.
clapping. That's the one I play. I'm good at that one. That's me all day. What did you bring today?
I brought a guitar and saxophone.
Guitar and saxophone.
Soprano saxophone.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So we'll be seeing
Yes.
that later on.
Yeah.
Scott, the violinist.
Yes.
I know. You know, Scott is like family. Me and his bro are like this. How's Protege doing?
He's
by the
actually
way?
really good. Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Protege. It's my
There he goes.
boy. Where is it that you grew up? I've never probably known that fact.
Funny enough, we were brought up in Italy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a place called California.
So was there music for you growing up? Because your brother's a DJ, you were playing the violin. Was there music?
Funny, not really. Like, for example, my brother started being a DJ coincidentally. It was just a hassle for him.
Yeah,
Then,
I remember.
you know-
I knew him before he was a DJ.
Exactly, back in university when it was his grind, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Then for me, I was like, you know, I'm almost getting out of school. I need to know what I'm going to do before I get there, you know? I don't want to go home and then just chill.
Yeah.
Watch movies. It's not
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
So I
You
needed to
gotta
come up
have
with something
something.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, my father was a DJ back in the day.
Oh, no
So it's kind
way.
of a blood thing, yeah?
Right,
It's only that
right.
we did not see it coming that all of us are going to
Yeah, and
venture into music. Yeah.
Gary, what was the scene like in Eldred? The musical scene?
Yeah, Eldoret we used to hustle hard. I've grown up in church, so church is the foundation for my music. So we used to carry instrument, and sometimes, you know, we were very little. We could carry instrument from very far, but again, we do not play the instrument. They say, now watoto tokeni sasa, memaliza kazi yenyu.
Yeah.
Kubeba tu.
This was just to
Yeah,
carry.
But
Yeah.
that envy and it gave us a lot of drive to learn, and that's
Yeah.
what I do today.
Who taught you all to play these instruments?
My dad is in music,
Okay.
arts, let's say arts.
Yeah.
He's an actor and a musician. He's the one who taught me how to strum the 2 first chords I did.
Wow.
So
And this was at what age were you starting?
I can't even remember, because I remember when we were growing up, we used to play kichana.
It was
Unajua
just-
kichana?
Whatever comes up.
Kichana, whatever comes up, the drums, sufurias,
Yeah.
all those
Strum it up.
So music started when I think we were just born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Scott, how did you learn how to play the violin?
I had a mentor. His name was Philip Tuju. He just taught me, of course, the basics. Then from then on, what I wanted was something very different that wasn't being offered
Right.
out there. So I had to do like voice training. I mean, rather ear training. So I'm more of less self-taught. Yeah.
Wow.
It's a great coincidence today, because Scott, I met him 2009 when I was
Okay.
doing my first launch.
Okay.
And I think he had completed school that time.
Yeah.
And then just told him, come play in my concert.
Yeah.
And I think from there, it blew up.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was the first platform I ever got to actually come and perform in a live audience.
No way.
I was so shy. I
How,
had to
yeah,
wear
how did
this.
that go?
Let me tell you, yeah, I took this Kangol thing from his performance because I was so shy to face them.
You needed a
There were
little
so many
cover up,
guys,
something?
yeah. The first days were quite tough, but I got my foot right then.
Yeah.
Just been feeling well.
Yeah, and now people are like, oh, it's so cool what you're doing. It's funny how they flip.
I know. But anyway,
Setting the trend.
Yeah, setting trends.
Yeah.
You have a band as well, yeah?
Yeah, I have a band.
Yeah?
We do play around in functions, weddings,
Okay.
and basically functions, private functions,
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
That's where the money's at.
for sure.
Oh, sure. Gary also sing.
Yeah, I also sing.
Okay.
I have my second album, but I'm working on new singles out.
Okay.
So guys, get ready.
What type
2015.
of music is it that you do?
I do Afro jazz kind of style, but I'm trying to get a new sound
Okay.
for 2015.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've collaborated, right? With-
Yeah.
with other-
I've done some collabos here and there. We've done with Kelele Takatifu. We've done with there's another Mad Love family which we did in the past days. There's
Actually,
I've
saw
done-
you for the first time at Mad Love Lounge.
Yeah. Your brother used to. We used to do a lot of things
Them
then.
days.
Yeah, when we were growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've done some stuff with Ian Bogwa, Mbuvi, Helen Mtawali.
Okay.
So
All
it's a-
very talented
Yes,
people
yes,
there.
yes.
Those
Yeah.
are huge names.
I thank God, because we used to see these people in TV. I've tried TPF, I've tried
Oh,
Idols,
really?
But now, when it didn't work, it's good that I've worked with the
Exactly.
the
You ended up
mastermind
working
of
with them
Project
anyway.
Films. Yeah, so
It's good that you kept on going.
yes, I
Yeah,
kept
and
on
didn't
going.
get
That's
discouraged.
so that's not the end. If you're told you cannot do that,
It's
maybe
a
you're
new
higher
beginning.
than that.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe that's even, that's
Yeah,
child's
that-
play.
yeah,
Now get
so-
into the real world.
yeah,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Scott, do you feel like Kenyans have changed their taste of music in the past couple of years?
Drastically.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are people listening to now? What's the sound out there?
As much as it's already a fact, yeah, that the simpler, the crazier the music sounds, the more guys are attracted to it. you know.
Yeah.
If I just come up with 3 lines,
Yeah.
I'm rich, I am rich, I am rich, I got money.
Yeah.
Everyone, that's a
That's it.
top
That's the next
hit.
anthem.
That's exactly. But if I come with quality, I've gone to school that taught me A, B, C, D to Z,
Yeah.
and how to play around with those letters to come up with a simple sentence that one can actually ingest and actually see how relevant it is to maybe something at the current situation, if it's maybe, let's say, poverty,
Yeah.
crime and all that. If I come up with something that is well-brewed, that feed the population, they'll be like,
They'll be like,
you don't have this time.
It just becomes a song.
It just becomes a song.
So,
Yeah. We want hype a little bit.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I've seen you perform to like a lot of dance, like the DJ will be playing like, you know, with your brother playing like dance music and, you know, trance and all that, and you still get in there with your violin.
'Cause
So,
if I could add on that, yeah, for the violin, it has a lot, apart from what you might listen to. You know.
Right.
Mine just, if you just play basic notes like 1, 2, 3, and you'll be like, oh, that's actually a catchy tone. You know?
Right.
But in terms of music, maybe I haven't really infused it with what maybe I've been taught per se. Like, you need to add this and that and the other, just make it rich in
Yeah.
terms of music. But now, if I just play like a simple 1 note per se, like clapping, it's just 1 note. But you
mix
see,
it up a little
if you're
bit.
clapping for guys like, hey, good stuff, you have no time for that. You just want to do this.
Right.
You know? Exactly.
Simple. Yeah.
Simplicity sells.
Simplicity
Here in
sells.
Kenya.
Yeah.
We have
Don't overthink
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yes.
I think that's a good note to
that's why
musicians.
musicians who have learned, like, have degrees in music, they don't make it in Kenya unless they become teachers.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because our audience is so, like, they want
So
simple
simple.
things.
We just
Yeah.
want to chill. Like when we go for jazz, you know, we're always going for jazz.
But there's nothing you get.
Going
It's
for
just like
jazz.
You understand that?
The band is uko.
Yeah, you just want to
We're
meet
just
guys.
there
you know,
sipping.
just go to catch up with friends.
Yeah.
not to listen to.
Going for jazz. I love
Yeah.
how Kenyans go for jazz.
It's just the class.
Yeah.
They go for jazz.
Yeah.
To be seen looking nice and
That's
yeah.
something we do. We say and do.
Yeah.
So have you guys taught other people how to play the instruments that you play?
Yeah.
Is that something that you
Yeah.
do?
Yeah, it's good to leave a legacy.
Exactly.
You can only leave a legacy by letting what you have grow in other people's hearts. Like Miles Monroe said that you have to work hard to die empty.
Yeah.
So the purpose of teaching is to die empty, so that you don't
a good one.
enrich the
deep.
grave.
Yeah.
Play the violin. That's deep.
Say
We need a little violin there. Say that again.
Tap your neighbor, say
Taking it to church.
yeah. So that's basically what we are doing. We are enriching, especially kids.
Yeah.
Whatever age you can learn, you are not too old to learn.
Yeah.
So you can learn. If it's an instrument, you can learn. And it's very good as a musician to learn an instrument.
Yeah.
Because like me, when I go to the studio, I actually do everything myself. It's just the producer only helps in the mastering and all that. But it's good as a musician to learn an instrument.
Yeah.
And also it helps, like, if your husband or your wife is mad, if you play the instrument, nakwambia
Soothe
zinasotika bana.
Calm everything down.
Exactly. No words needed.
When someone is on 10, you just bring
Just-
it down.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a
So,
good point.
yeah.
All right, we're hanging out with Gerriey Wainaina and Scott, the violinist. You've seen them, perhaps you've heard them in concert or whatever, but we've got them right here in our studio today, so I can't wait to hear more of their music. We'll also be joining Chef Maina in the kitchen, so we can make a little music on that side. We got to take a little break. We'll be right back. Sorry, I was holding my breath that whole time. It was such a moment. Oh my goodness. Scott the Violinist and Gerriey Wainaina are our guests today on Sugar and Spice. Welcome back to the show. So yes, that's our show today. I mean, that was incredible, you guys. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. We'll have pictures and everything behind the scenes. Sugar and Spice Ebru if you're on Instagram. If you are on Twitter, make sure you use the hashtag Sugar and Spice. And on our Facebook page, which is Sugar and Spice Ebru Africa, please like us, because this is awesome, and it's only right here on Ebru Africa. You guys can put your instruments down for now. Although for up to me, man, you just keep playing. That was... you
have to tell us. You have to tell us to put them down.
Otherwise, you carry them to bed and everything.
Yeah. Yes.
Welcome to our kitchen. Come on over.
This looks amazing.
After that, we feel like you deserve some food.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. The energy, yeah, compensation.
Come on over. This is Chef Maina.
Hi, Chef. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
He's the guy who makes us amazing dishes and teaches us amazing things on the show. And you've heard what they can do.
I
so
know. I wish one of them came on stage just playing this.
It
would give me more morale.
Yeah. No, okay, yeah, so we're going to help the chef out here. Nothing too difficult. I mean, if you can play music like that, I feel like
you can do anything.
You can do anything.
We can do anything.
Do you cook?
Yeah?
Do you cook?
I'm a very good chef, by the way,
Really?
but not professional. Him is another level.
He's on another level.
Ours is as long as something gets in the stomach.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So what type of things do you cook?
Just simple things.
You just said I'm an amazing chef. So after that,
I'm an amazing chef for simple things.
Simple things. Eggs.
Eggs,
tea.
ugali, nina nini.
Okay.
Beef stew.
Scott?
Well, I'm good when it comes to rice.
Rice? I love it.
Of course, also kuku.
Yeah. Well, that's more than most guys. You guys, I think you guys are, more than most guys we get here on the show. So. Yeah, Maina.
We have a plus.
This all looks lovely, man.
Yeah, so as you can see, the lollipops are all rolled up.
Okay.
We have our potatoes here. I'm whisking this egg to fluffiness.
Okay. This egg is going to go...
Yeah, we're going to take the lollipops into the flour, into the egg, and then into the coconut and breadcrumbs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are we all going to do?
You can start by washing your hands.
Yeah, for sure.
Your hands and drying them.
You remember how we did the factory last time, huh?
Oh, there's a, what was it called? Did you have a special name for it?
The factory.
That whole like stations thing?
Yeah.
Well, I stand on the end and these guys do most of the work.
You want to hand them the lollipops?
Yeah? I just want to put them in the oven. Is there a way I can just do that part by itself? Okay.
Yeah, but you can actually barbecue them.
Oh, you can barbecue
There are
them?
many ways to do lollipops. You can breadcrumb, barbecue.
Today we're bread
You can even do the southern fried. You know, like the KFC.
With a nice crispy exterior.
Or sometimes
Stand
you,
closer.
instead of...
You're not looking from there.
Why do so that you can actually accommodate everything? Because there's so much going on.
There's a lot going on here, but everything we cook here, we always make sure there's nice colors, some nice vegetables. To, we're trying to eat healthy in 2015. So bulk you up a little bit, both of you guys.
For sure, man.
You could use a little sugar and spice.
A lot of.
A lot of. Okay, you washed your hands?
Yes.
Good to go? All right, Chef Maina. My job is to get them here. Your job is to explain what's happening next.
It's okay, Joey. You can see the Q-tex on your... So it's simple, eh? From here, it goes here. You don't coat it too much.
This is what they call dusting?
Okay. Now you see there should have been jazz in the background.
Yeah.
Joy, because you're not cooking.
I am cooking. We're going to be here for a minute, so calm down. I just need to see what's happening first so I can decide what I want to do.
Wow.
Okay.
The breadcrumbs?
Yeah, try and make sure it doesn't get on the bone part.
Okay.
And just let it loose. You don't have to like give it a shape.
Okay.
I like it this way because it gets, when you try and give it a shape, you block some of the meat. When it's loose like this, it gets...
Doesn't have to be an actual lollipop.
You can just give it that shape.
Now, the reason they're called Pwani chicken lollipops, is there coconut involved? Or?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was just a guess.
Just.
But you see, I don't even the thing is, I don't even know if they exist. That's just my name.
It's okay, it's okay, Maina. That's why
you can even say Scott's lollipops,
Well.
So, while you're being an amazing chef and while you're cooking rice really good, who are you cooking that for? Are there significant others at home?
Then you just
relationships
put
and
it
wives?
back there so it can transfer.
Me, I have a wife.
Okay.
Yes.
You're
I got
married?
married this year.
Oh, congratulations. Congratulations, newlywed.
Yes.
What's it like?
Good. Life
Yeah?
is good.
Yeah?
I'm wondering what I was doing as a
What
single
took you
man.
so long? Okay, and Scott,
As you can
girlfriend?
see, it's my own country over here. I just fight for myself.
Apart from yourself,
Exactly, yeah.
you and your violin.
Me and
It's just-
my violin is my girlfriend, so.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see how that. Does she have a name?
No.
Your
Okay,
violin?
not that.
It's
Like Jennifer or
possible.
something,
It's
eh?
possible. Gary, you can.
Am I doing
you
it
know,
right? Or
Go ahead and try
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
then,
But it's okay. You know, all these things happen in their own time.
but of course, there's someone special somewhere. I'm still
Somewhere.
trying to
Okay.
cook for.
Okay.
His first
If she eats, then
Okay.
You're sure she's the one, huh? You're sure she's the one?
No,
well, I believe for me, no, I'm
Mine,
still
throw
young.
down some advice.
Still
Throw
have
down
time
some
to.
advice.
He has to make sure she's the one. Then I can give him that.
How do you know she's the one? This is the golden question.
Toleration.
Toleration. So,
So you get
find
to
somebody
fall in
that
love
you
who
can
can
tolerate.
Wow.
Not someone that you
No, but
love.
that's the me. I think that's the key.
I think that's true, though. You find the
Toleration, yeah.
person whose crap you can put up with, so to speak.
The guy who can
Because
throw his
you're gonna
socks
have to
in
do
the
that for the
sitting
rest of
room.
your life.
Yeah, throws his socks in the sitting room.
Yeah, can you deal
You
with
clean
that?
up the mess. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Maina, you are also in the
Just-
game, or
No, just
No,
ask
he's
directly.
married.
he's married.
Yes.
Then your wife has a big challenge, eh?
Huh? No, no.
Or she has to be good than
She's
you.
in the same industry.
Oh.
She's a chef.
I see.
She's a better
Compliments.
She's a better chef than me.
So we return these ones here.
Yeah.
Just so they can get, so the coating can also get the marination.
Okay. You see, there's a lot of work here to be done, and this slow pace of you guys, I don't know what time we're going to eat.
No, we're not
This is
sure.
how
We're
we're
not professional. You know, we're also learning. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
the
take
first-
it- you
first
take it
round,
easy.
I'll take it
Practice
easy.
makes permanent.
Makes
There you go,
permanent.
actually, yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Awesome. You have a lot of quotes. You have a lot of quotes.
It's playing
Good.
this thing.
Exactly. And again, you see, most of the places you go play, we meet interesting characters who say a lot. So we take notes as well.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
What are some of the coolest places that you've ever performed at?
Gerriey?
I've performed in different countries also.
Okay.
So, but the best of all was when I was in Uganda. I've gone to Europe,
Ah,
South Africa.
how was that?
It was good.
Yeah?
But the best was in Uganda because we were doing a piece. I had written a song for peace for all council of churches.
Okay.
And it was a very, very big function
Yeah.
in Uganda.
Uganda
where-
seems to be a good crowd. I've heard someone else say like their favorite type of performance was in Uganda. So.
Yeah, so it really was a big platform for me to perform like for the whole world,
That's amazing.
all gathered in Uganda.
Yeah.
For peace, we are talking of peace,
Oh, okay.
peace in Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great initiative.
It was a song for peace in Africa.
I might have to help these guys. I was just looking at your pace.
Let me tell you, yeah?
I was trying to figure out your pace.
For a guy, multitasking is not.
It's not one of
yeah,
your strong suits.
exactly,
We
yeah.
understand. It's okay.
We do one thing at a time.
And this is a very personal moment, you know.
Scott, you hadn't answered the question.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Where have you
Wow.
performed?
Most of the platforms I've performed for have been mind-blowing per se. So I don't really have a particular, a specific place that I performed that really blew my mind off.
They're
'Cause
all
every
awesome.
every place I go to has a different experience. You know?
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gary, where did you meet your
Put it
wife?
on there.
I met her here. She had come for some mission team.
Oh, where's she from,
she's
first
from
of all?
States.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kizungu.
Modogo.
Mudogo.
She fell for the music, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, so she had come here for a mission, but another mission was formed. Hallelujah.
That mission.
Oh, you can have these actually. I'll just dip them in the, then you continue from there.
Teamwork.
So we don't cross over
Teamwork,
too much.
Okay, and me, should be doing these ones.
Actually, let me come.
Yeah, it's a whole factory setting here. Okay, so she had come for a
So-
mission?
Yeah, here. They were doing, you should be doing these ones, me here.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
It's
It's
complicated, guys. It's complicated, but we're trying.
This is. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
so she had come for a mission here in Kenya,
Yeah.
and then they were doing some many things here in Kenya, actually. They had come for a children's home. They were doing some HIV and AIDS awareness and also taking care of the people in the slum who already have HIV. So in the midst of that, I had just gone to do entertainment for them. Then that entertainment opened my...
No. He's skipping steps here. Did you see what just happened? You take these ones.
These ones.
Multitasking. Don't ask questions and have people
talking
cooking
and
at the same
doing
time.
this stuff, man. It's
I
not
understand.
easy,
That's why
it's
I'm
not
here.
easy.
You're a
Make
musician,
sure.
you should be able to multitask.
We multitask
And you play multiple
only in
instruments
music
too.
related stuff, not kitchen.
Not kitchen. Maybe you'll learn a thing or two.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of this show.
Yeah,
So you can try these recipes at home. Your chicken recipes. This is another chicken recipe.
Actually,
you can try.
nice.
No, what I usually do, you know, let me tell you, my father is that traditional guy who goes straight to the kienyeji and take the kuku as it is, take it home, slaughter it, brush it into
The
hot
real
water.
deal.
The real deal.
Yeah. None of this chicken lollipop.
No.
business.
Don't have time for making food so romantic. So right now I'm really taking notes on maybe, you know.
To making food romantic. Oh, these still need to go into the egg. Hey, there's way too much happening here. I'm seeing peanuts. I don't even know where they're going.
That's for the sauce.
That's for the sauce. For what?
For the lollipops.
For the lollipops. Hey, there's still
Coconut and
sauce
peanuts
to
go
be.
well together.
Man, I get lost up in here. One more. Yeah.
So the best for last round.
Right. But if
So
you
that's
work
done
hard, you
very,
get to
very-
eat well on the
Oh
show.
yes, of
So
course. Yes, of course.
got to make sure everything we're making is 100%.
I need to gain some more weight than I have right now.
Hey, achieve more.
Ask guys even if you eat
You
how
need to
much.
come and spend a couple weeks on this show and see what
Actually,
happens.
yeah, you need if you don't need a co-host, I'm open.
We're looking for a taster. Actually.
A taster.
A taster.
Yeah, someone who can just be tasting. it.
No.
It's a job. We put it out in the
we're done.
classifieds.
Oh, that,
You can rinse your hands off. Now that we're done with this segment.
Yeah.
Maina,
Yes.
I see vegetables and colors.
Yeah, we have
That's
now
the next step.
the vegetables. No, we're just gonna make a small salad.
Oh,
Every
okay.
time I feel like when you deep fry food, you should always have something to balance with the deep fried food. So we'll make a good
A
salad.
balance is good. I had
Like-
cake for dinner last
You
night.
did,
Just cake, as in it just
and I
cake.
know what size.
Huh?
I
The
know what
hu-
size,
Yeah,
yes.
and then afterwards you just don't feel so good, man. You need a little, little something else,
So it just-
some other nutrients.
Some nutrients, yeah.
Yeah.
So you see, it's a bit healthy. It's got the pony wings and the garlic chips, yes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we have this strawberry, like dipping for the salad.
Yeah.
And this peppers will give color to the nuts.
Yeah, all right. So we know that you opened up for him on his, back in the day. You were telling us how you guys met. Have you worked together since then? This was you just made that up on our show?
yeah, your show. Thanks to your show. Yeah.
Well, we hope to see something from the two of you because I was literally mesmerized. That was incredible. Let me wipe my hands off.
Sure.
And Maina, do you have anything else?
No, I think I'm done here. They've done a good job.
Let me tell you a funny story, yeah?
Yeah.
I love cucumber, but I'm so allergic to it.
You tried eating it.
Yeah.
What happened?
Apparently, I had actually gone to some restaurants, and I particularly chose the plate that had as much cucumbers. So I ate that and had a funny skin rash. So I had no idea
That you were
I'm
allergic.
Yeah, I had to ask my brother, like, yo, I had some really nice dish, but I don't know what happened. Are you allergic to anything that I don't know? So I was like, yes, my mom had this, so he had that. Then,
It's a genetic thing.
exactly, yeah.
So you're allergic to
So
cucumbers.
just look at it and smile, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't.
So Maina, keep that away from Scott. We don't need skin rashes
Completely.
Don't worry,
No, we'll play taste without cucumber.
without. Gary, do you have any allergies?
Me,
This is a
for me-
question that we should be asking at the beginning
For
of
me,
the show,
for me,
actually.
even if you boil stones very nicely, my
Stones.
I don't have an allergy for anything.
Okay.
I'm
good
good.
to know.
But,
Thanks for mentioning
My
that.
1 GB state doesn't say a lot about me.
1 GB.
Anything counts.
Bring it. Okay, so Maina, you said we're good here?
Yeah, we're
we
good
can
here.
head back to the couch and have a seat?
That's a
Please
wait.
play
Good
more
job,
music. Play more
guys.
music.
Good job. We can head back and have a seat with your girlfriends here. These these lovely instruments. Awesome. I don't Gerriey, there's a point that you mentioned that it's good for musicians to play an instrument, and I just think it just makes you more legit. I'm sorry. Like, if you can do something that I can't, it makes me respect you more as an artist. But a lot of our artists don't play musical instruments.
Yeah, and
Here in Kenya.
And you know, playing an instrument, it's very good for you because it enriches for you to stay in key.
Yeah.
You know where you sing, where you're comfortable. Most of our musicians are tone deaf.
It's actually true. Yeah? As in, you
Most
have
of
no
these
idea.
musicians,
It's
you
auto-tune,
see,
or what?
most of them is the work done in the studio.
Yeah.
But if you actually
hear them live, it's a whole
it's
different
it's a whole
concert.
different thing.
Yeah.
So it's good for a musician to not just, you have to make a step to, because you're in that art.
Yeah.
You really have to make.
I mean, that's what you're selling, so
Yeah,
make sure you sell it
You're
to...
very good.
Yeah.
You have to be very good. At least learn an instrument. If you learn a guitar, we have a basic instrument is guitar or piano. These are called secondary instruments.
Okay.
Mostly you cannot play them alone. You have to have maybe a guitar accompaniment.
Okay.
This is a secondary instrument.
Yeah.
So,
Those of us who didn't even get to the primary one. I tried. My mom tried when we were young. She was just insisting each of us has to play an
I
instrument.
thought you had that. There's that.
Oh, that accordion! Yes, it's in our house in Machakos. And it's she bought accordions and keyboards and
It's such a
and
throwback.
all
I felt
types
so good
trumpets
seeing
and
it.
flutes. They're all there, just rusting away.
Yeah, sadly enough.
believe you me, if you start learning the accordion,
It's
it will get
hard.
you. It will get you more jobs than Scott.
Actually, funny thing.
I'll be at the club like this.
No.
But you will have muscles. But biceps
Just
must
The
go
thing
big.
is, I don't know who came up with the accordion. No offense if you do play that instrument, it's ridiculous. I don't understand.
But some guys really have mastered the art of playing the accordion, which
Yeah.
sounds like it's an old instrument, but you can
make it
make
modern,
it
you know?
modern
Yeah,
now,
exactly.
with modern rhythms.
See
Like the
Scott
violin is so-
and Gerriey for modernization of your
Exactly.
instrument.
Let me tell you something about the violin. Yeah, it's tradition. This is a
Yeah,
classical
very
instrument.
traditional
Yeah,
instrument.
yeah.
Like there's nothing. Okay, before I came, of course, there are few people who've done it, but now in my scene here in Kenya, no one has done what I've done.
Yeah.
Because I came up with something that's a classical instrument, and I had to play tunes rather that guys know.
Yeah.
So like, hold up, that's a violin.
Yeah.
No.
But I know that
I
song.
didn't come to a club to listen to a violin. It's
Yeah.
just not supposed to be here. But
Yeah.
hold up, this guy's playing this song on the violin. You see, so it's all about how you can enrich your instrument to
Yeah.
whatever environment you've been given.
Yeah.
So maybe that same accordion you're talking about can be something
Playing
else.
some hip hop.
It'd be so short.
Listen, we're not all as bold as you. Should be Gerriey. Wait, you know
Oh,
how
yeah,
heavy
yeah,
that thing is? It has like a whole briefcase.
There you are.
Like I
You
said,
can just dance
it's
with it. You
ridiculous.
know?
So for you to get this idea, like you're saying, to modernize your violin
Yeah.
from a classical instrument, had you seen this done anywhere? Maybe internationally, had you seen this done, or
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
YouTube is nowadays
the
YouTube
best
is our
teacher.
friend?
it's the
He's our
secret,
teacher.
you know, like. So I saw someone do something. I was like, wow. Okay, I took the violin because I wanted to do maybe, high school
Yeah.
functions, stuff like that. The only opportunity I can get out of school was if I knew how to play the violin. If I want to go to Mombasa for the festivals,
Right.
play the violin.
Yeah.
So then I realized, but hold up, I won't be going for the festivals every day of my life. You know, I grew up, then I left to leave school. So come up with something that is actually gonna be so much fun for me,
Yeah.
and also now for the people who are gonna know. Because
Yeah.
I'm very, very sensitive when it comes to now what you've had. Did you like what I played? If not, tell me. Don't. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
But it isn't. You know.
Yeah.
So now I had to actually go and YouTube something. That's randomly. Then I was like, wow. So it can be done, and it sounds so good. So let me give it a try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is awesome. I'm loving it. Scott the Violinist, Gerriey Wainaina are here talking to us about their musical journeys, all the instruments they play, and how they've modernized everything that they're doing. So if you want to hear more of what they played earlier, I know I sure do. You need to stick around. You have to take a short break. We'll be back with more Sugar and Spice next. Welcome back to the show. This is Sugar and Spice. Hope that you've followed or liked us on social media. If you're on Facebook, just type in Sugar and Spice Ebru Africa. The hashtag to use on Twitter is Sugar and Spice. And if you're on Instagram, check us out. It's Sugar and Spice Ebru. We've been hanging out with two very, very talented young men here today. Gerriey Wainaina and Scott the Violinist. They've shared their music with us, shared a bit of their journey. And we just want to say thank you. We'll reward you with food. Okay, how's that? We'll definitely do a little tasting and a little eating before the end of the show. But, you know, the industry isn't easy. You know, I'm sure there's people watching right now who maybe play an instrument, maybe want to learn to play an instrument or just getting into it. What are some of the things that you can tell them, that some of the obstacles that you've had to, hurdles you've had to jump, challenges you've faced since you've been doing what you do?
One, first of all, discovering yourself and making sure that you're, in what you do, you are the best.
Right.
You are the only, you can only be the, you are the only competition. You are the only competition,
right,
not the others.
Right.
You're not competing with the world, you're competing with yourself. So you have to give the best. So that you're not just paid for the hour, but you're paid for the value that you put into the hour.
Right.
So it's challenging, but take the challenges as a, you know, a catapult in life. So there are challenges. Sometimes people think it's when you have a talent to sing, you just appear in studio, and but there are so many challenges of cartels and all that. And Scott was telling me, if there are a lot of cartels, be the cartel now yourself.
Different way to think about it.
Yeah. So and then production nowadays is also not very cheap. Production is not cheap, and also finding places to perform is not easy. But as if you've perfected your art and your craft is very good,
it's solid.
Yeah, people will tend to.
People will seek you out. Yeah.
It takes time. Sometimes you might think I'm stagnant, but just know that still water goes deep. So, you.
How many quotes is that so far? Have you been counting at home? A lot.
So just keep practicing. Practice makes permanent.
Yeah. Scott, what are some of the challenges that you faced since?
Okay, I'd also add another quote here.
Oh, hey, bring them on.
But not exactly.
Somebody write these down for me. Tweet me.
So consistency is key. Keep doing you. Eventually, someone somewhere will actually sit down and think, you know, you're actually good at what you do. You actually deserve a bigger platform than what you already have.
Yeah.
And then you're so consistent, you already mastered your art.
Yeah.
So you know, if I play here, this is what I need. If I play here, this is what I need. This kind of crowd, you know. So that consistency also builds character in you, and also like professionalism per se.
Yeah.
You know, if you're always known to be late, and you already know about it, you're like, okay, now I'll have to improve next time. So guys can tell. Scott used to start this way, then eventually became this. You know.
Right.
Yeah. Consistency is key.
And I love it when people say that when they come on this show. It's the whole idea of working with what you have and, you know, the platform that you have right now. I know you want to climb higher and you want the greatness, but you have to put in that work where you are, and then all of that will come. Like you're saying, there'll be a time where you do very little work and
it just keeps flowing. Like
yeah. So what's 2015 looking like for you guys?
For me, is new music, and also teach. So more teaching.
So you teach like private lessons, or?
I work in a school.
Oh, you work in a school. Okay. What school?
Riara.
Okay. Awesome.
So
good for you. Would you ever think of like opening up your own school to teach music?
Yeah. Eventually that will happen.
With all the instruments you play, I mean, you'd be like the one teacher. You and Scott just get together.
But basically, what I want to go into is just like a school, having a place, a studio where guys can practice.
Right.
Yeah. So, but new music, of course. I'm working on some new stuff. So, guys, look out on this space.
Which space? Tell us the space. Tell us the name.
I'm always out of the space, out of the box.
Tell us at least your Facebook or your Twitter or something.
Yeah, my Twitter, my Twitter is Gerriey @GerrieyWainaina. Then Facebook is, you like my page, Gerriey Kabambe Wainaina.
Okay.
Then my Instagram is at Gerriey Wainaina.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Or
every time
Google Plus. Gerriey Wainaina.
that list has to have those 3 things.
Yeah.
And I keep wondering what's next. Like, I need to get there before everybody else because I was late to Instagram. I'm just like new to Instagram
Are you
now.
serious?
Yeah, so I was late, but
There's
now I
Google
feel
Plus.
like I
Catch
should have
up.
joined when everyone else
Yeah.
was telling me, and I was like, that's so stupid.
It's like joining Facebook right now.
Yeah, just don't. You're late. The
Yeah,
bus
just
has
let it- just
gone.
let it go.
Just let
No,
it go.
you're never too late.
You're never too late to start. Scott, what do you have planned for this year?
A lot of, because I really major in performing, so I really want to try also recording a few stuff, just to also get to expand my also, you know, sometimes when you're on stage performing, you're not always at your best,
Right.
you know, so when you record so you actually get to listen to the particular errors that you make, so I want to major myself to do that. Also want to go globally in Jesus' name.
Yes.
Yeah, because I believe I invested in something that deserves global attention. So I'm still
Definitely.
going to work as hard as I can
Yeah.
to get to that dream.
Well, you're a hard
Yes.
worker, man.
Thank you so
I have
much.
faith. I have faith that we're going to see it happen. One thing I was thinking is you're talking about how you began and stuff, and for people who might be interested in doing what you're doing, this stuff is not cheap. Eh? This is not a
Music is
cheap
small,
hobby.
but not cheap.
It's an expensive hobby to have. What if
music-
someone
music is
doesn't
a-
necessarily have
We
the
are
funds?
working with cars here.
Bits. I don't know how much it costs,
a whole
but I
plot.
know it's not a cheap hobby. What would you say to someone who's interested but doesn't necessarily have the means?
There are some things, you know, it doesn't matter where you start. The thing is your focus.
Exactly, yeah.
So some of us, even like guitar, maybe we started with very poor guitars.
Right.
But even now, there's Chinese coming out. So
There are options.
there are options.
So many options.
There are options. You
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
So, and if it's a saxophone, you can start with a mouthpiece, get to see someone who has a saxophone. Say you want to
someone
put
strong,
your mouthpiece to practice. Because maybe it's not good to have an instrument before you know
You
you want
know
to
exactly,
you want
yeah.
it, because if this instrument I have it and it's just at home, it's waste of,
Yeah, it's a
it's
waste.
just like buying land and keeping it there.
Yeah, yeah. So start small.
Yeah, start
Yeah.
small.
Buy used.
Exactly. Like for me, I didn't have a violin when I started playing the violin.
Wow.
I had to wait for my teacher to come to school,
Yeah.
and then
Then you get
yeah,
to
sometimes he wasn't like feeling like giving me, like, you know, it's his
Yeah,
instrument. So
yeah, yeah.
like, how am I going to trust you with my, you know, this pays my rent,
Right.
and you are an
An
amateur.
important part
you
of
know?
my life.
Yeah. So you have to really, really humble yourself, approach the people who have them.
Yeah.
Nyenyekea
Yeah,
Bwana
of course.
akutumie.
Then eventually, of course, you just start from what you can get,
Yeah.
then work your way up and
Yeah.
get now your own.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, just one step at a time.
We're all a work in progress. Everyone.
Exactly,
We're not all driving the cars that we want to
No,
drive,
no,
but
no.
we're still
Exactly,
driving.
yeah.
So
You can still sit at the upper belly just to overtake and
you
get
can
there.
still get stuck in traffic. What are some of the things that you would change about this industry if you could, the Kenyan music scene? Because as much as you're doing things that are different, you're still in the Kenyan music scene. So what are some of the things that you would change?
One of the things is, first of all, you have to support Kenya. Right now, Nigeria, Tanzania, we are playing a lot of that music
Yeah.
instead of building our own. I believe if a show is about maybe ballads, there are people in Kenya who do very nice ballads, but they don't have space. So we've not yet believed in our own.
Yeah.
We have to build them. Why we are having hits from Nigeria, it's because already they're accepted there.
There.
Those people are
They're
big
already hits there,
They're hits
then,
there, so that they get out of their boundary. So we have to accept our own first.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of people with different genres, but since our music industry and most of the people have just put us in one box, people who have good talents, they want to
And-
change a bit.
Yeah.
So that to fit
get
in
more
the box,
mainstream.
you get
Yeah.
to be in mainstream.
Yeah.
But if you look at like South African industry, they have every person is
Doing their own
is
thing.
doing their own thing, and they are big,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they are big.
Yeah.
I would want our industry to grow that where Scott here is the same is respected the same way as Jaguar or someone else because of what he does.
Yeah. And he doesn't have to change.
Yeah, he doesn't have
what
to
it is
change.
that he does.
fit in, yeah.
So everyone to be in their own uniqueness and be well supported. Well, it smells amazing over on that side. Chef Wainaina. Do you have anything to tell us?
No. I just, can they play some music when they're walking this way?
Some music on the
This
He's
guy
being
and
very
music.
demanding today.
This guy and music.
You know, it's very
Hope there's enough food.
harmonious.
How about this? How about we come over, you know, and then a little music before we wrap
Deal.
up the show. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, so let's head to the kitchen, guys. Okay.
It's interesting.
No, it literally, it smells amazing.
It
That's
does,
why
huh?
I
Yeah,
picked
Can you
guys
smell
need
the
to smell this.
Sometimes
I
I
wish
have
there's
to
an
stop
option on
myself
TV
and
where you
say,
can actually,
There you go.
Taste
Stand
aroma.
next to the chef.
wow, but unfortunately you can just have to feed you the eyes.
This is
So-
what we did.
This is what you did, yeah.
Okay.
You can see the end product. huh?
Those are...
You are kids.
Oh, we don't say.
Before we say...
Actually,
Yeah, so we are done.
Okay.
Garlic chips, made them red using Spanish paprika.
Are they... Is that a lot of
No,
chili? Okay.
there's no chili, it's just
Okay.
garlic chips.
Okay.
But you can have garlic chili,
Okay.
yeah, chili chips. And then this is the nut sauce with the few peppers for the lollipop.
Is anyone allergic to peanuts?
no.
You
Okay.
said?
I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
Cucumbers.
I remember, yeah.
Cucumbers.
So these are ring salad which we'll just arrange, like the lettuce and the cucumber, the tomato, the onion. And then it's got a strawberry mayo.
This is a what?
Strawberry mayo.
Wow.
Some of these
I
names.
know, the thing
Telling you. The way you guys mix these flavors and mix and match
and I'm telling you,
them
the secret is most of these
Especially
things we just
coming
think
from
of
a
them.
background of sukuma and ugali.
Yeah, I mean, where our palates are set a certain way, and then you tell me there's mayonnaise with
Yeah,
strawberries.
but as you saw, the
That's
process wasn't hard.
It was outside the box.
just- It was outside the
Yeah.
box.
If you can't turn the lollipops, buy whole chicken, remove the skin, cut it up, boil it, and just do the same process.
Make it sound so simple.
I've learned.
Make it sound so simple.
I've learned one menu, but now the problem is before I cook all these, people will be starving. Ama? I should start
wake up
in the
early.
morning.
Start at like 9.
Practice makes perfect. By the time you catch up, you'll be just 1, 2, 3, 4. It's ready, guys.
So I think we'll go to the plating session now.
Okay.
So these are
Garlic
chips. You have to
chips.
handle them very
I'm
carefully.
so about these garlic chips, man. I'm so tired of regular chips.
Of regular chips. Huh?
Don't ask me to go eat chips in 2014. That's not a date, first of all. You know you're sellouts.
Yeah, that sounds like a message.
That's a message.
I be with that subliminal. What do they call it on Twitter when you...
The presentation.
Like, it's called like a Subaru when you...
When you-
You're like talking about someone but you don't tag them.
Oh, yeah. It's bad.
Alright. So this is a salad of
is quite-
arranging it yourself.
Presentation is the
Yeah.
presentation. Eh? Hey.
That's what it's about.
Okay.
It adds room to the stomach. Like, yeah. I had something, but I
You
could
guys
actually
don't look
connect
like you eat very much though.
Trust me.
I feel like we should
judge
have,
our-
like
our
this should
eating-
be the plate that we use for
Our
spot.
eating is not proportional to our bodies.
Really? Well, you are
Because
blessed.
you know, when you work too hard sometimes, demands for a lot of...
A lot of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Who's next?
now you plate your own and you get to plate your own.
Yeah. So
I
just
can
the
show you something
cucumbers are
different,
not.
or you can do the same.
I think you did it very.
Just continue. Don't be shy. Just come. Please.
Ojua,
The viewers are watching. Don't show them.
I think let me
How
just
do
go
you
with
serve
this.
all of it.
You weren't watching, were you? Paying attention.
Okay, put them in the middle.
Oh, in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. Zimetapakaa bana.
Middle. Center.
Middle,
Yeah.
center.
Yeah.
Presentation.
Presentation. Then I can get the sauce.
And the ingredients, that was where the nuts went into? And
Yeah, the
veg-
nuts and the cream
Okay,
and the colored peppers.
the colored peppers.
Yeah.
You didn't tell him where
whatever
that's
you
going.
Huh?
You didn't tell him where it's going.
The sauce?
Yeah,
No, that's okay.
it's okay.
It's fine. It will go here.
All right.
Then you can put one lollipop here, one here.
And some salad.
Salad.
Some salad.
Green.
Tomato here,
Important.
cucumber here. Use that.
So until
You
you grow
look
up,
so
you realize
confused.
Hii mambo
how
tumezoea
important greens
bana.
are.
Right.
And the tomato here.
scary. I'm really doubting this cooking of yours that you do now.
Ours is a professional, unprofessional.
Unprofessional.
Oh,
Lettuce here, onion here.
Fine, now.
lettuce ni gani? Niambie bana.
Hey, cabbage.
We need little signs on everything.
No, we used to send the maid, she gets confused so many times, so we tell her and let cabbage ndogo.
Cabbage ndogo. Okay, and there's that other sauce.
Yeah, the strawberry, if you...
Ah, we didn't put it there.
Yeah. Hello. There you go. Let's taste all the flavors. All right. So is he done?
Yeah.
This is the same sauce.
Yeah, just put some here, some here.
That's for the
Strawberry,
salad.
yeah.
Strawberries.
My fellow view.
You wish they were here.
Just pray for the food before. Before we partake of it.
No, you did
God
great.
bless you.
You've done it. Scott, grab
And I hope
your
that's enough for
plate
you,
in now.
because what you plate is what you eat.
Yeah.
It's
You're
fine.
not just plating to show the camera.
Just put it there.
You're actually going to eat that, so.
At least the
If
kitchen.
you want more, now's the time to add. Is that what you're trying
The kitchen is not too far from where we are sitting.
It's not too far.
Appetizer, yeah?
You can come back.
Scott looks like DJ Prodigy.
Protege, don't they look like identical?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're related.
Elder brother, yeah.
Yeah. You didn't know, you didn't hear me say that, or you were busy cooking.
Yeah, multitasking is quite hard. It's a calling, yeah. Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
It's more than a quoting.
Taking the little
Hey,
ones.
Scott has his own style. Nice. Then create a space for the salad now.
Yes.
What you're plating is what you're eating, if you
exactly.
forgot that part.
And then, so you have...
You should have said that before.
Just put this
No
there.
cucumbers.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yep, no
No
cucumbers.
cucumber.
We have allergies.
So
And
just
we
get
don't
the
have a
tomato.
doctor on.
I won't die, though.
What happens? You just get rashes, that's
Yeah,
it.
just...
Are they itchy?
Actually, not really. Just the, seeing it is a bit...
It's just not pleasant.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not something we want to
But
happen.
I can still go to worse.
Onions?
Still some for the chef as well.
No.
No.
But the chef doesn't eat.
We get full of the smell.
Actually, that's what I heard from my... Oh, sorry about that.
Don't know.
Let me have this instead. There.
All right, a little sauce.
And this,
Dressing and
I
you're
feel like
done.
it should be on the chips more, yeah?
You can. It's your decision.
Mix it up.
It's your stomach.
Mix it up.
Exactly.
It's very to taste here. There you go. That's
Let's
for you.
get to the tasting now.
There you go, Scott. Okay, we ready?
Mm.
All right. Taste.
Oh, it's here. We are tasting from here.
Yes, from here.
Don't be shy. Just
Right next to the chef.
go ahead.
You can give him your direct feedback.
Wow.
Whoa.
We try.
It's a nice mix of flavors.
It is, huh?
Those chips are
It's so soft.
no joke.
Wow.
Joey and the strawberry.
I'm trying this strawberry, whatever this is.
This is something, man.
The strawberry.
Keep confusing my taste buds on this show, man. I have to take a moment to be
But
like, what was that?
I hope you take note all the time, Joey.
Huh?
I hope you learn something every time.
No, I do learn something every
Do you
time.
cook at home when you get there?
Yes, recently I have started. It's my 2015 resolution to cook more.
What did you cook?
Most recently, I made coconut rice and beef curry. It was on my Instagram. Follow me, Joey Muthengi.
Are you sure you are the one who cooked? Or
Yeah, how would I find it? What other people's sufriyas would I be ordering and putting on my Instagram? But how is it? You guys,
You should try the
Wow.
chicken. It's something else.
I will try the chicken, don't worry. Don't worry,
Joey
because I
likes-
plan on digging
Joey
into the
likes just
chicken.
sitting down and digging in.
But if you've enjoyed it, we would
Yeah.
also like to hear something more from you musically before we wrap up the show. We will keep your food here for
Please
you,
do.
and you can come finish
I have to
this.
eat this in front of guys, so off camera is something else.
Yeah, you can head over, grab your
You're
instruments.
welcome. We'll
Wow.
see you
This will be here
after the music. It'll be here,
after
don't
the
worry.
music. Don't worry.
I should be your friend, otherwise my coats will start.
Try and get a little
Welcome,
going on
welcome.
this year. All right, so feel free over there, Chef Maina.
Yes,
It's good.
thank you.
The strawberries
You're enjoying
with
that,
the
huh?
mayonnaise.
I
I
know.
don't. Listen,
And it's
I'm
something I thought of
confused.
just today. I didn't even. It's not a
Really?
recipe.
Oh, this is your invention?
Yeah, just yeah.
Okay. Recipes
You
are
can
on
feed it,
our Facebook page, Sugar and Spice Ebrutv Africa, if you want to find out everything that happened here. I think these guys are just about
To set up.
set up. Do you play any instruments?
Hmm?
Any instruments
Drums.
that you play? Drums?
Yeah,
For real?
yeah.
Okay. I don't believe half of the things he says, but
I do.
who's starting here? Gary's going to begin? Okay.
Yeah, me, I think I'll dedicate a song to our viewers.
Wow. I don't know if you knew that. Do you know that song?
Yeah, I started singing along halfway.
It's so amazing. You know, it's so relevant to now. We are so hungry. I think I should actually play that song.
Play instruments.
Cheers, man.
Come on, Chef Maida. Let's hear it for Scott, the violinist, and Gerriey Wainaina.
Thank you so
That was
much.
amazing, you guys. Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much. Thank you for coming, bringing your girlfriends and wives and whatever these instruments are to you. We really appreciate it. You made our show today really nice and
It's lovely.
sultry and great.
Thank you for hosting us.
Yeah.
And we took notes as well, so I think I should just run to my house. And
Nah, the food is still here. You can
Yeah,
put the
no, of
instruments
course.
down and come finish
That's our
eating.
first break.
We'll see you next time on Sugar and Spice. Bye.